morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Body of Work. And today we are rounding out class 2 of this week with a very, very special guest. In and out on the East Coast and damn near running through Atlanta and about to be worldwide. This person, wow, I was talking to her before and I really think she's the Patti LaBelle of our generation. Yes, I know exactly what I just said. She is the Patti LaBelle of our generation. When I tell you the dedication mixed with love for the craft, unseen and unsurpassed. So, before we jump into the show, again, don't forget to check out that link in bio to listen to the Long Sleeve Radio Thank You Mixes. Number 24 and 25 are live for you both on our SoundCloud for you to dance to, for you to jam to, for you to vibe out to. Also, shout outs to everybody who had something this weekend. I know there was joints jumping off down at Hot and Cool over there on the west side, and them boys over at Garden Parties had the Premier League kickoff party at the Black Sheep. Shout outs to them. Shout outs to the Black Sheep for holding it down. But I do believe we have a special guest upon the line. So get ready, y'all. Today's episode, this evening's episode, wherever you're tuning in from in the world, is about to be a special one, y'all. So let's get ready. Let's get ready to end your week, to start your week. We are thankful. We are happy. We are magnificently excited for this jump off. So, I'm telling y'all, yo, it's gonna be this is a good one. This is a
Hello.
There she go.
Let me turn my light up, chill.
I put my soul in this. You put your soul in it. You put your soul in it.
Ramen tumbling go diamond, I'm a go getter. Ooh, I'm a go getter. Ooh.
Wow. Okay, for those,
I'm
excited for this one, y'all. We have the incomparable, the hardest working woman in show in business from any coast on the planet. When I tell you the dedication, that's right. Blow these chats up, y'all. The dedication that this person has to the craft and for the and she's throwing the filters on. I think that's the first person
play
that
with something. This lighting, what is it?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to mess up your vlog.
No, you good. This is for creative insight, and you getting it. So, if y'all don't know me, my name is LP, aka Swens, aka Shades, if you know me in the industry. And today, to round out class 2 of Body of Work. I mean, wow. We have LSS, baby. We have none other than Noel Scales. And when I tell you, what's up, Noel? How are you? How's life?
Man. I'm blessed and highly favored. God is great. God is great always. That's my motto.
God is great. Yes, God is good. Mm-hmm. God is great. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for joining us, for taking the time out of your schedule. Yes, we really do love Rob. Yes,
anything for you. Listen, LP, you already know how I feel about you. I've been loving you for years. You know, you're one of my favorite people. We talk about you all the time. Me, Breeze, Wave.
Yes.
We miss you so much at Taste Creators. We've been talking about having you come back and be a creative director.
Listen.
Wave's like, no, you can't do nothing. LP got to do Lady Killer. Don't do Lady Killer. LP.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely. Y'all know I'm definitely doing Lady Killer. That's right? The whole. Yeah. It's already in the inbox. We gonna do Lady Killer, but yeah. Wow. From picky. From being thicker than a sticker, from everything that is Noel, from the live performances, you coming fresh off of some World Cafe live joints, like you
man.
are it. You are doing it. You are a true example of not giving up. You're a true example of really honing in on your craft, and you give it up. You give it up to your talents, because that's just God given what you got. It comes some that you have comes from the soul. So again, I'm happy and excited for you to be here.
Thank
so
you.
with that, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking and let the people hear what you have to say. So let us know your story, Noel. Talk to us. Let us know.
Oh man. So what is my story? Okay, so I'm an only child. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I started singing after I started writing and rapping. I was rapping and writing when I was in middle school. I kind of dabbled with the singing, but I didn't really know if I wanted to be a singer in the first place. Like I wasn't like taking that serious. I was more of a writer. I loved writing. Like I love hip hop. I love rap. I wanted to be a rapper. Then I became a poet. And then my poetry I thought was really good, but then they was like, maybe you should try something else. I still write poems. I don't give a damn. But I would always open like people's poems when I would do like slam poetry. I would always sing in the beginning of the poems. And so I said, let me try to do music. And it actually like just, it worked out, but it was more of a therapy thing. The music was more of like something I was doing to make myself feel better, like just in life, period. Like it wasn't something that I was gonna take serious. I didn't start taking it serious till one of my roommates was like, girl, like me and you, we don't vibe, but your music is hot.
Thanks for the honesty.
I was like,
okay.
You got damn right. But anyway, no. But I was like, I just started taking it more seriously when people was like, yo, these songs are hot. You can rap, keep singing, keep writing. You write well. And then I found myself going to Atlanta to learn more about my craft. I just moved to Atlanta. I ended up working out of Bangladesh's studio, which is something that I'm entirely grateful for till this day. Bangladesh is a legend. He's still a legend, creating amazing productions. He was my favorite producer growing up, and I used to pray one day I would get to work with him, and I did that early on. I just remember listening to Chris and Neef and like his earlier beats, Ludacris, and being like, dang, I cannot wait to be in the same room with him. And so I got to work with his team. And his whole team is incredibly talented, and they just kind of took me under their wing and was teaching me things and letting me sit in sessions and allowing me to just see how to write records and how to create these records and how to make them have commercial appeal. And I just had an opportunity to really like get a glimpse of the industry that I was going to put myself in. I saw the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so when I left Atlanta, I came back to Philly because I didn't find that I was like finding work at all. Like I wasn't really being successful as far as like being able to stay down there. I came back home and I just was like, I need to body this. Like whatever I do, I need to find a way to just go ahead and body this, because I know what type of quality records that I can create and what type of quality I can bring. And so I took the ideas that I started building in Atlanta, and I brought them to Philadelphia, and I started working with Mario Crew, and he helped me do my first project. Shout out to Mario Cruz, shout out to Harry Wilson, shout out to Sean Boyd. They all took part in that first project, and they all killed it. I was so grateful for all of their help, all of their contributions to that first project, because I feel like that first project really kind of put me up there a little bit, and it just made people kind of tune into what I was doing. And it also gave me like a big confidence to continue to keep going. And from there, I just kept going and making more music and making more music and making more music and doing videos. And I'm like, okay, I want to challenge myself to do music videos. Okay, now I want to challenge myself to do collaborations. Now I want to challenge myself to, do collaborative projects and collaborative videos, events. But my true passion is creating songs and creating a visual vision behind it. That is my true passion. I have so many stories to tell. I have a mini movie already recorded and completed. And so we're just doing some VO for that, because it's going to be like a VO just over top of it, just a voiceover over top of it as I'm narrating the scenes. And it talks about my life, just being a little girl, only child. Really had to figuring everything out by myself. I didn't have big sisters, big brothers tell me, oh, that's dope, that's whack. And in some senses, I was grateful that I didn't, because I was able to like explore it on my own and not hear this, so many voices. I'm glad I didn't have those voices, because I was able to actually self-actualize myself and be around people that allowed me to do that. And so, I just kept having fun with it, from the dripping visual, just like being super creative and incorporating the acting, and then the picky visual, which was like a whole production that you were also a part of, which was amazing.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, you just bodied it. You always body it. I think that is the most like elevated part of the video, like literally, because you just brought us right in. You brought us right in. And so videos like Picky and just creating those like treatments for that, and what that looks like, working with Phil, who's incredible. And so I love what I do, man. I'm so obsessed with it. I'm so obsessed with, that's what I always say, this time right now is like kind of the building of everything. I said, don't ever give me $50,000. I know exactly what to do with it.
Woo!
Yeah. So, that's kind of what I'm doing now is continuing to make great music and put visuals to it. We got some great visuals coming out soon. Some really Black girl magic heavy, but I got some yummy shit coming, bro.
That's on some like Janet Michael, like Usher type caliber of it, right? Yeah. Where they have like the full length movies along with the music. So that's magnificent.
Thank you.
Do you feel like you've reached success, or what does success look like for you?
I kind of go back and forth, but as I get older, I see that success can be whatever you want it to be, as long as you feel. If you feel that you feel successful, I don't believe you should allow anyone to make you feel that you're not, right? I feel like success is all about goals, right? So reaching your goals. So it's like, if these are your goals and you reached all of them, say you have a list of 5 goals and I've reached them and this is what makes me feel successful, then you are successful because you successfully completed your goals. I'm not a huge like, success to me is having a EGOT, and an EGOT would be great. An EGOT would be great. And of course I would love to be in a movie. Of course I'm going to continue to make incredible records. And if that does put me in an award show platform, and that is where God brings me, then I'm grateful. But success is really like getting these visions off, like getting these stories off, like getting these records off. Like that's success to me. Like I have this incredible record that talks about, and we'll get deeper into my new music and what it's all about, but I have a record that's talking about, the opioid epidemic that's happening in the city of Philadelphia. Kensington is like one of the worst spaces in the United States, where opioids have completely enveloped that whole section of the city. Yeah. It really is reminiscent of the 70s and the 80s and the crack era, New York City. Those are the vibes. Yeah. Very, very dark, very eerie vibes. A lot of people kind of leaning. You seeing dead people in the ground. That's so incredibly important, and it's just glazed over, and it's not being addressed. And so I wrote a record about that. And my goal is to get this story off. I was living in Kensington in the middle of it. I was making friends with all types of people, Yeah. One of my good friends was, he's addicted to drugs. He was drug addicted, an older guy. He would see me walking home late. He would be like, you need to get in the house. He looked out for me, and you meet these people and you see their souls, and it hurts you to see this many people forget about themselves, and it makes you kind of concerned and feel for them. And so I want to humanize them. And so the song kind of tells the story of how all of this can happen, and just one instance of it. But I'm so concerned with creating records and creating moments that reflect the times and history, things that I'm inspired by. I gotta get these visions off. I gotta get these ideas. And so, yeah, that's what I'm up to. That's what I love to do. I'm a storyteller.
That's gotta be a task, right? For you to take these visions, you see it, you either gotta write it down, and then you go from the writing process to the actual getting the places involved. That's definitely gotta be a process. But when you're hitting creative blocks, or when you're hitting mental blocks in those processes, how do you get through them?
How do I get through them? I gotta be honest. Oh God, this is such a shitty answer. I'm blessed. I don't really have blocks because I take breaks.
Okay,
I take mental breaks. So, and I know when to give myself a break. And I'm not hard on myself. I'm critical when I do my work. When I'm creating, I get a little hard on myself. But when it comes to taking a break and pausing, I'm not hard on myself. So I don't overthink my creative process. I trust myself. In an instance where I would have a blockage, I kind of just freestyle. So a lot of times in my phone, something I do, I rap, on my spare time. I take old school beats.
She be barring y'all out. I'm not gonna lie. She be barring y'all out.
And I make freestyles to old school beats, and that helps me to like refresh my mind and get me back on my writing tip and get me back in my creative tip. I journal a lot. And that's kind of what helps me. But I love creativity. So in my mind, I'm like, even if it's trash, it was still worthy to me because it's something that I created. I gave of myself in this creative space. I don't judge it too harshly. I know some things you're gonna do is not like your fave shit that you do. Everything can't be your favorite.
Yeah, everything ain't everyone ain't a hit, but I love that though, because it sounds like you're pouring from your gift of creation, of endlessness, where it's like even if you do encounter that, you're so entrenched in this gratitude and this passion and this obsession for what you do, it just comes endlessly, just flows endlessly. That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Who are your influences, or who or what are you influenced by in your creative journey?
I love J. Cole. I love Nina Simone. I love Khalees. I love, who am I really into right now? I love SZA.
Yeah.
I love Beyonce. I love Nicki. I love Tiana Taylor. I love all these women. I mean, I kind of pull from everyone. I love Chloe Bailey. She's like giving me straight life at this time.
Ooh, okay.
I love her. I love her passion. Her passion, man, is something we ain't seen in a minute. And that's what I like to see, is people being passionate about what they do. I love, man, I'm inspired by food right now.
Ooh, okay.
And that's like,
okay.
that's to the left, but I'm so inspired by
that's
food.
in there.
I love food, and I've been super into food lately. I'm a foodie, and I'm like always thinking of ways to incorporate food into everything and anything that I'm doing. I'm super, super. That's why I mentioned Khalees. I love Chef Khalees. She's my favorite. One of my favorite music artists, and I admire her transition from the music world to the food world, to agriculture, and her having her own farm. And I'm inspired by that. I'm inspired by my friends. Definitely by my homies that are doing incredible things. My inspiration comes from everywhere. I'm loving Kehlani's I'm like obsessed with Kehlani's new music. Obsessed. I mean, it's incredible, incredibly well written songs. I think this is my favorite body of work from her. So I'm just pulling from everywhere right now. Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. I mean, those are some gems. Those are some great people, some great influences. I think we put that everything song on one of the last two mixes. That is, woo. But you give me that intimate feeling, that soulful, passionate feeling whenever you go that route on a song as well, or whenever you perform those kind of records live. Because that's a whole nother skill in order to be in the studio and do a record and do that record live. That's why I compare you. I keep saying this on record, the Patti LaBelle of our generation, because she can do one record and perform that joint 30 million different times, but each time it touches the audience differently. That's the side note. The first time I was recording something for 91 Republic back in the day, and that was one of the first times I like saw you live in concert, and I was like, this girl is it. Like,
thank you.
The way that you like perform, the way that the vocals came out.
Thank you.
Back to this.
Yo, you be giving me straight life, friend. I love you. Thank you.
Because it's truthful, man. It is truthful and it's beautiful, and I'm so excited for your journey as well, to see you progress.
Thank you.
But what has been your favorite part of your journey so far?
Man, I've been really I've been delving deep into my spirituality lately, and so I've always been a Christian, but I've never sung in church, and so when the pandemic began, I began to sing in church. And my favorite part right now is developing my voice and finding my voice again, but the new voice that I have within me and what that means, and tapping into my gift as it's given to me by God and how to utilize it in a way where I'm healing others. I realized how powerful my voice can be, especially when I'm singing for God and when I'm singing from a place of inspiration. And it's so warming to my soul that I can't even put it into words. I can't even put a price on these type of spiritual experiences I've been having at church, but allowing myself to truly let go and sing to God and give myself to Him, or give myself to God. We're not going to put a gender on it, but we're going to give myself to God in a way where I'm not worried about what anybody thinks of me, or what they think of my voice, or what they think of what I'm doing, or I've been able to free myself. And so right now, I've been like working on my vocals super heavy, but I've been coming from a spiritual place, and it's been so inspirational. Like I can't even begin. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been just like, because I'm always, at first it started out as, oh, I'm critical of myself. I need to sing in church so I can get better. And then I realized, okay, no, it's not even about you getting better. It's about the spirit that you're ushering in the room, and being cognizant of that. As artists, we don't realize we're ministering. Even artists that are not in the church, we're ministering. We're constantly ministering, meaning like we are speaking to people from a place of presentation. We're presenting ourselves to people, and we're presenting a message and an energy. And being mindful of the energy that you're ushering in when you are performing and when you are standing up there giving energy. So that's kind of what I've been like excited and kind of working on and being excited about. So
wow, that's good. Yeah, that's I like that connection that you were talking about, where it's like, it's not you. It sounded like you sort of took a step back when you got into that scenario from yourself or from your ego, and you were like, it's not really about me. It's about the greater. It's about the bigger. It's about that connection that we're building. Yeah, that's beautiful. how have you dealt with, if any, because it sounds like you just be floating through rooms and and the universe be laying stuff at your feet. But if any, how do you deal, or how would you mention to someone about dealing with rejection and things not working out how you planned?
I would say back in the day, I don't know. I'm different, man. You know me. I already know in my mind if it doesn't work out, there's something that's better that's supposed to be there. Like, I feel like that is the only explanation for rejection. Like, that is the only reason for it, is that this particular opportunity was not yours. You know, when people say, what's for me is for me, when God says, what's for me is for me, that's like a real statement. Like, if you really just kind of think about that, what is for me is for me, that means if I don't get something, that means it wasn't for me. There's no reason for me to overthink or make it feel, think less of myself, or, you know, I'm really big on not sweating the small stuff. Rejection is the small stuff. You know, I've been able to put that into perspective, but I also, since a young age, I've been auditioning for things and getting told no. So I have some experience and people telling me, hell no. So that could have something to do with it too, you know, like, I don't know. But I just really believe, like, what's for you is for you. Like, the opportunities in God's will, how he sets up your life, it's for you, it's for you. And like, that's it. And so that's where I leave it. I don't allow it to make me think any less or any differently of myself. You know, that's unnecessary. You know, we torture ourselves with that. Okay, cool. You know what? This wasn't for me. I know there's something that's better coming down the line that's going to be more beneficial and just more aligned with who I am. You know, certain things, you know, everybody can't be on American Idol. Everybody can't handle the pressures of competition and every single week coming in. But that don't mean you can't sing. That don't mean you can't give a concert. That don't mean you can't go in the studio and kill a record. That's not what that means. And so we got to really put things into perspective. And so for me, when it comes to rejection, I don't allow that to make me feel less of myself. You know, I don't allow that to, you know, especially when you really are invested in creating your quality of your stories and I can't allow you to make me feel like nothing.
Can't put that. You can't feed that energy. Yeah. You done built some tough skin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's gorgeous. Wow. So from traveling the world, from bouncing between here at Atlanta, from doing all these shows, again, you just came off a run. 100% Rain Light. That was beautifully said. And shout out to Big O for them fire emojis, because yes, it was super fire. You're just coming off a run with from World Cafe Live performing. I know you're constantly working. You said you have new music coming out. You got new visuals coming out. But in the midst of all this working and in the midst of all this energy outpour, what does self-care look like to Noel Scales? What does self-care look like for you?
That's the mess. I ain't gonna hold it. That is
that's the one. Mess.
That's the one. Girl, I got to get it. I tell myself all the time, you got to get that shit together, girl. You know, because I think when I'd be so tired.
Yeah.
Like, for example, this past weekend has been like, so on Saturday, I had a wedding to do in Tarrytown, upstate New York. That was from 8 to 12:30. Drove back to Philly, got up, went to church this morning for service, for praise and worship. You know, back to back, 3 hours of sleep. Self-care is go to bed. Do your laundry, go to bed, get something to eat. Get you some water.
Yeah.
And pray, and that's it. I got to do better. I want to improve my self-care, like, routines. I want to improve that. I think that's where I lack in. I don't give myself enough self-care. I think I could be way more. I used to be really good when I was living with my mama. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she was taking care of everything. But,
you know, some of those things we offset. But yeah, that's huge. That's huge. How do you, getting rest? Getting rest is super important. How do you see yourself carving? Do you see yourself carving time for that? Like carving out time for that, or how do you think you can be better at balancing sort of the rest and the work?
I tried to do that this month. Like I said in August, I don't want to do any shows at all. That's not like related to, like, I'll do weddings all day. I'll take certain shows where it's like, okay, we gonna give you this amount, and then I'll go and do it. But I've just already told myself this month I'm gonna take this, because I have to wrap up my visuals. I have to go ahead and set up the rollout for the visuals. I'm not really doing any shows for the month of August. People have asked me. I just been saying no, because I have other things that I need to focus on. That, you could do shows all day long, and shows are great, but you could burn yourself out coming to every event. And I can't do every event. I need to be focusing on the content, what I'm bringing forth, and how it's going to come out, and the impact it's going to have. And so this month I've been carving out that time to do those other things. And self-care for me is finishing up my visuals and getting my songs and my visuals together, so y'all could get y'all lives and y'all see it, and so y'all could feel me. Man. So y'all could feel me, That's what self-care is for me right now. Like, just just continuing to create. I threw out the real quick round the way video visual real quick, threw that out there real quick. Cheeky, hook me up.
Something to eat on, while you gone, something to snack on.
Look, little razzle dazzle. I gave
look. You didn't leave the streets hungry. You fed them something.
Right. So that's what August is for right now. Just like keep creating. And stop the shows for a minute.
Yeah, take care of you. Take care of yourself. Take care of your business. I keep hearing that your business is the most important business to take care of. So that's admirable. I admire that for you. Wow. Oh man, you just dropped the amount of gems you just dropped here, and your energy of like, you know what it is too? It's your level of confidence in your craft.
Thank you.
And that's a beautiful insight to see without, having to over explain it. Yeah. And you're a shining example of like, when you stand tall and firm in your belief, in your craft, in your dream, there are no outside pressures that can sort of take that away. So again, thank you so much for joining us. All right, now we are to the point of our show where we play a quick little game called Take It or Leave It. Now, if you are new to the show, if you are new to the show, this is exactly how it goes. If you take something, that means you would wrap its hair up the day that it gets his hair done, so you don't mess it up. You would get it an extra appetizer because it's hungry. You would you would give it a high five when you see it walking down the street. If you leave something, that means you're not banging with it, you're not fucking with it. That means you would throw it out the window instead of properly recycling it. All right, first John.
The ghetto child. Ooh, I hate a litter bug. Leave it. Take it or leave it.
Okay,
leave it in the hood. Sick of y'all.
Anyway. First John. Disney movies. Are you taking them or are you leaving them?
Take it. Love.
What's one of your top favorite Disney
Mulan. Soundtrack on a beam. Let's get down to business. For the Huns arrive. That's mine. What?
That's the one. That's the jam. Okay. All right. Disney movies. Next up, are you taking or leaving water?
Taking. Oh my God. Taking.
Okay. Yes. Hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. Take up. Next up, shea butter. Are you taking it? Are you?
Yeah. Look at me. I need it.
You glisten it. You shine it.
I need shea butter.
You
That's
glow
my
it. You glow it. That's
yeah.
the energy. Ooh, okay. All right. The metaverse. The metaverse. Are you taking it or are you leaving it?
I guess I'll leave it because I'm still learning it.
Okay.
I still don't understand it.
Okay. Okay. We can talk with that's a whole nother call, but we can talk about that. We can get you
Yeah,
in.
please.
We get NFT this next project. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it
Okay.
out.
I
We'll
love
figure it
that.
out.
Okay.
Staying up late. Are you taking it? Or are you leaving it?
I
Staying up
want to
late.
leave that. I want to leave that. I usually take it and I end up regretting it. So I'd like to leave that ASAP. I mean, it'll be 3:00 in the morning. I just got in from my gig and I still want to get on the phone and watch YouTube videos about how many rappers were killed in 2022. Random. Anyway, I just looked at it last night. I was looking that up. I'm like, yo, it's so dangerous to be a rapper.
It is.
I don't know. I just thought about that, but that's another conversation for another day. But that's what I was researching last night. How many rappers were killed in the last, I guess, decade? And it's like, when you see the cause of their death, shooting. I thought it was interesting, but that's a conspiracy. We could talk about it another time.
That's a whole other call with like
It's
the
deep.
rap police, the using of contextual words, but Quentin Tarantino can make a whole. It's a whole nother joint. Okay, so vegan food.
Ooh.
Are you taking it or are you leaving it?
I'm gonna take it. You're gonna take
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They got some joint out there.
They got some joint.
They got some joint out there. The Flyers, the Philadelphia Flyers.
Leave it.
You're not hitting South Philly to go to a Flyers game? You're not.
No, sir. Listen, I don't even go ice skating. I don't. Only ice that I get into is the kind that you put in your drink. That's it.
Beautiful. Dragons. Are you taking them or are you leaving them?
I take them. I have a dragon on my necklace.
Hey. Okay.
I like.
All right. And you bang with Mulan. Yeah, that was okay. Last one that we do here, customary body of work, because we just find we love them over here. Books. Are you taking them or are you leaving them?
Taking them.
Taking them.
I'm reading Russ's book, Get Out of Your Own Way, right now.
Oh, okay.
That's helpful to me.
Is it?
It's good. I mean, it helps you. It helps you to stop overthinking your process and just gets you motivated to just do. Like, don't feel like it has to be perfect. Don't feel like everything has to be manicured. Like, just enjoy yourself in this process. And he gives like different gems of like how he did what he did. I'm so into Russ. I'm so incredibly proud of what he's been able to do. And I admire his ingenuity, as an independent artist. So
he's been up there. He's been doing it the way that he has independently done it. A lot of cats don't want to give him credit for what he's done, but he be moving. Joyner Lucas has been moving. There are people that do it. They have been moving, and I got that one from Bobby Schmurda when I tapped into something he was doing, and he was like, people don't want to talk about Joyner Lucas. I looked it up. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. People don't, because of how they move and how you move and how you are doing it on your in that different realm. So. Noel, I am grateful. Yeah, Nadia, that's right. Facts, Nadia. Relatable. Coach. Yeah, coach. I see you.
Hola, everyone. What is up? Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you so much.
Noel, we appreciate you for joining us. Is there anything else you want to let us know? You want to tell us? Is there any upcoming and anything we can check out? Any shout outs you want to give?
Yes. I just want to let you guys know I have the most amazing 2-part visual song that y'all gonna get y'all life. I mean, this song, y'all gonna be like, damn, this was the song I needed. Man, I cannot wait to release this visual. It's something I've been working on for 3 months. It's 3 months in the making, and it's really repping Black women. We got Ursula Rucker's mural in it. I'm really tapping into the strength and the power and the beauty of Black women in this next body of work. And so this next visual that we're going to put together and these songs that we're about to drop, they're going to be some relatable, amazing records. And hopefully next time when I tap in with you, I could go ahead and play the songs. But look out for the new visual that's going to be coming out soon. Yeah, man. The next batch is going to be different. The next batch is going to be like, wow, you really, you've been doing it and you ain't been having to show nobody that you're doing it. It's about you creating and cultivating within self and putting out something that is authentically me. So I'm just grateful to be able to continue to do the things that I love to do. So look out for the new music. The record is called the 2-part record, which there are 2 songs. I'm dropping 2 singles. One song's called Can't Tell and the other one's called Missing. So I'm just excited about that. I know you're gonna get your life on that. I might send you the little preview of the Missing video.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna just send it to you.
Yeah, so 7 minutes. That's it. Those are the ones. We about to take them Jones to outer space. So
hell yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Noel, yes, again, what a pillar of artistry. What a creator that you are from an early age into now, and to see your growth. I'm happy. Thank you so much again for taking time out of your busy schedule, because you just said you bouncing back and forth out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk with this.
I love you.
I would
do anything for you.
Whenever you need something, you can't hit us up, hit me up. We'll be there. Thank you again, y'all. Go check out her. While her new joints are loading. Go check out her other Johns. Go check out The Ugly Tape. Go check out Beautiful Bad. Go check out the Hobby video.
Yes.
Go check out all YouTube. Gosh. All her stuff on YouTube. Go check out. Do your research. Dig into the Johns, because the amount of you're gonna want to know and tap in now, because she's about to hit the stratosphere with everything that she's about to do. So Noel, we love you. We thank you so much for joining us.
LP. You
we love
You're
it.
My
and as
favorite.
always,
y'all don't know LP is my creative director, but y'all gonna see that soon. We have some things coming. We're gonna have to fly him back out to do the Lady Killer video, but with Chill Moody's already like, yes, let's get it done. So that's gonna be, Taste Creators. We're working with Taste Creators. That's, piece by piece. We're just enjoying ourselves. We're doing the patient thing, and we're just so grateful. So.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody at Taste Creators. Y'all be showing love. Y'all be doing that's a work place. Y'all know how to get things. Y'all know how to create the taste. Y'all getting it there. Shout out to Chill Moody, everybody at Nice Things. That Lady Killer, that's one other thing. But as always, shout out to them boys at Garden Parties. They just had a Premier League kickoff event happening yesterday on your time. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody at NVC. Coach, I see you on here. Thank you for joining in. Selena, the EP, as always, helping us out. We see you. Shout out to everybody at De La Nona. Go get some pizza and za down on the Arts District in LA, and Hot and Cool over in Leimert Park. Go support them. And Crenshaw Coffee Co. Everybody from Philly and the East Coast, from South Central and the West Coast, to the beautiful city of Saigon, Ho Chi Minh, Xin Chao. We thank you. We love you. From Selena, from T-Dot, from myself, and everybody at Long Sleeve, we love you. Good night.
Love you. Peace.
Thank you. Bye.